What's up, guys? This is Mike here at Casino Comics. And just got off work, had some books. Let's dive into a video. I got a friend at the casino. His mom bought his son some comic books, something, and he saw some books, and he's like, reminded me that he reminded that I collect comic books. So he brought me one. He brought me this Prince and the Pauper, this Marvel Classics comics. I love these stories, based off Mark Twain. It's a good read. It's a good read. Y'all should try the Marvel Classics. I like them. Let's go ahead and dive into some books. Now, I've been waiting for this book. I don't know what happened. It was on my pull list. I didn't get it. I had to back order it and all this. Devil on My Shoulder, Part 2. If you're not familiar with this book, these guys take this lady to the barn, and they do all kinds of stuff. At the end, they set her on fire and throw her in the lake. Well, it doesn't kill her. Well, they did a little bit of backstory how she gets along. She finds a priest, and he said, well, God brought us together. And he kind of teaches her how to use knives and stuff. He's coming up with plans on how to get revenge. The one that she called the kicker, how she got revenge on him, cut his feet off. Sent him to his friends. His friends going all crazy and everything. Like, one of them's not even worried about it because he's like, I own the neighborhood. Nobody gets in my neighborhood without me knowing it. Well, he goes back to his neighborhood. And what she's looking for is for the fifth guy. She knows where all four of them's at. She's looking for the fifth guy. That's the information she wants. And she gets in a knife fight with him. Like the preacher said, you'll come across somebody that's more skilled than you in a knife and all this, that you have to use your wits. And as they're fighting, he's kind of like getting up her hand. She gets up her hand. She pulls out an axe. He blocks it. She pulls out the knife handle and just slices him right across. I'm talking his guts. This is a book. It's for mature readers, but it's a good book. I got Justice League Unlimited issue number 15. Michael's leading that team. Well, Mr. Terrific's leading that team through hell to get to Neuron. Finally, to get to him, he's the only one left standing. Neuron's like, what you got to offer? And he's like, me. Smartest man in the world. I'll be your undercover agent on the planet, bringing you more souls and stuff like that. And then he finds out, well, that's a good offer, but it's already been taken. And then our woman kind of knocks him in the back of the head, knocks him down. You see that our woman's been working for Neuron all this time. And I picked up the Punisher Red Band issue number 5. I don't know if I missed the issue or something, but Frank's in a garbage truck heading down. Apparently, he gave the address to Tombstone where he'll be, but it's the Kingpin's home instead. Tombstone goes in there. They start cleaning the house, too. And then the cops show up because Frank's bringing them because he's bringing, they follow the garbage truck. Undercover, all that fire and everything. He makes his way through. He gets there. Kingpin's like, I know you. No knives, no guns, nothing. Just pain, me and you. And Punisher's kind of like, how Indiana Jones, with that knife dude, he just picks out the gun. The Punisher just mows him down. I don't know if Kingpin's dead or not, but he just mows him down. Takes out the Tombstone, blows his kind of like elbow off, right, and let the cops arrest him. He goes, and it looks like he's fixing to put the old bullet in Microchip's head, but he walks out the back of the building. I'm guessing it's Microchip over his shoulder, saying everything's good now. Let's see how this starts. Picked up Miles Morales, Spider-Man issue number 42. Peter Parker's apparently back because I don't be reading that other time. And they're going up against Rabble and his little AI. And, at the end, Rabble kind of broken. They twist everything, and she's coming back after them like usual. Miles trying to stop her, trying to do the good thing. And there's a giant explosion because he can't get through her armor with his venom blast, but he does it cause to stop her head. Big explosion. Like he's in the sky falling, and what's the She-Hulk like power lift? His psychiatrist catches him, and they can't find Rabble anywhere. So that's how the book basically ends. Here we go. We picked up Absolute Batman issue number 16. Now, this is the only Absolute title I read. Wonder Woman stuff. I don't know the crossover. But he goes and asks Absolute Wonder Woman for some help. And they go through some kind of portal. They in between dimensions, in between Earth and hell or something like that. Anyway, they battling, trying to find a cure for Waylon, Killer Croc. So they battling somebody and everything. I kind of like how he was battling the demon god, and he's like, y'all two lovers will never get caught. And they went out together both at the same time, jumping it. At the end, Batman takes an arrow from Wonder Woman, and as Wonder Woman takes out the demon god, and they back on Earth, and he's like, remember, everything you need to cure Waylon is inside you. So when he wakes up in bed, he's like, what did she say? And he pulls the arrow out. And they're going to use that to help Waylon maybe transform back into a human. I don't know if it's going to work or not. We'll have to see next issue. The best book out there this week. It's a one-shot. One-shot. Bug Wars, Spider Witch Special. Now, if y'all remember her from the Bug Wars, she was an outcast of the Spider People. That's what I'm going to call her. Okay, we ain't going to break it all down. Because she was in love. Okay, plain and simple, they outcast. Well, in this one, they go to her to help fight against some kind of evil that's coming up into the spider lair or whatever, that nobody's answering in a few days. That's what they call time, a few mornings. So she goes to see what it is, comes across this other like spider witch, and she's all in red trying to tell her, well, you could join me because I know you got outcast for being in love and all that. And tells her kind of like backstory. Same thing happened to her, but it was with a guy or guy bug, whatever. And they was like, and they told her, well, to pay for your sins, you gotta have, I ain't gonna use the word in the book, but you gotta have sex with him and then kill him. And that's what she does, thinking it will save her unborn brood. Well, it didn't, because the spider set her broad on fire, and she tried to save him, and she's like, let me burn with him, and she wouldn't. He drug off. So that's how the evil one, what was her name? How the bad girl got exiled. There's paperwork out there where that dude stabbed her. I'm telling you, this is a great book. And at the end, when she wins, the Spider People come and gas them both. And she's like, and she wakes up, and the only wish she has is protect her children. I don't care if I die, just protect my children. When they gas both of them, they come back, and they fed the little babies to their spiders. And so she didn't like that, so she decided to just knock shit out of somebody. I'm talking about, this is a great read. And she finally understands that she does not fight for them. She doesn't fight for anybody. She's fighting to go find her lover, Angeline, who's in the woods where the squirrels are at. So that's what book 2, I believe, is going to start off. But this got some little backstories in it. This is the best book I have read in a very long time. It's got the little upcoming of the Bug Wars right there. Great book. This is a great book. It's one shot. It's called Bug Wars, a Spider Witch Special. Best book I've read in a while. All right, guys. Well, about like 8 minutes. See y'all next week. Peace.